I'm going to move on from helpful things though, because everybody shares in the unhelpful as well. Those people who perhaps unknowingly, most of the time it's unknowingly, why would I say otherwise? But what are those unhelpful things that people are doing? And
again, that's a really personal thing, because obviously through cancer I've met other people in similar situations. Lots of people say, if I get one more email saying, if you eat frozen lemons, you're going to cure your cancer.
Frozen lemons, that's their
and
voice.
They get so cross. I didn't get cross because I felt that this was their way of dealing with it. You know, they're trying to help. And I was very grateful of every email, even if I've had that email 4, 5, 700 times.
About frozen lemons.
You know, But I was grateful, but I do appreciate that you know, on a bad day I might go, oh, that's the last thing I want to read.
Yes.
So it's all down to individuals, really. I can honestly say nothing has upset me because it's been so unhelpful. Genuinely, I've just appreciated every bit of advice or anything.
It's very magnanimous of you, because I think for some people, they either don't have the energy, or they don't have the space to sort of almost manage
totally
other people's viewpoints. And I think that's hard, because I was speaking to someone the other day whose mum helpfully sent an article or forwarded an email about something, and they were really hurt, and they were like, well, don't you think I would have thought about that? And so it's difficult, isn't it?
Yes.
I think that's something that can be unhelpful, people giving suggestions, but it's always, like you say, it's always coming from a good place.
Yeah.
And also, you know, tokens, gestures like the food parcels and things like that. Some people might feel like that they don't want that, and I'm not a charity, and don't, you know, so it's hard, but hopefully you just gauge it. And I think that's where the strategies come into play. So, you know, this you can say, this is a week that all food donations are gratefully received, or actually I'm being a hermit this week. You know, I think it's a two-way process, isn't it?
Definitely.
And you talked about the pity face. And, you know, I think
the head tilt.
And you know, people always think they're saying the right thing, but again, I always think, note to self, don't try and make sense of this.
I think the rational part of me says, whoever is sending anything or saying anything is doing it from a good place. And if I'm finding it hard, they're doing it from a good place because they're also finding it hard. So I'm very mindful of not upsetting other people as well, because they are, you know, if it was the other way around, I'd be doing exactly the same. I'd be asking those, are you all right? When you kind of want to scream, well, not really, you know, I've got cancer, but actually they don't mean it in the sense that it's coming across.
And you almost don't know, even people that you know inside and out can behave so differently. So you don't know how you're going to react. You know, I live and breathe mortality, but I don't know how I would be if I was in that situation. And I've been in it for 20 years, so you know, we don't know, do we?
No.
And I think that's why I keep saying about it, but keeping the conversation open, keeping the dialogue going.